So
the only 11s I own, I actually still own them, but I do have the Countdown Pack 11s.
is that the bread?
Yeah, they're the bread ones, but they're from the Countdown Pack. In like
pack.
2000.
That was a solid pack to have.
I love that whole pack. They did a great job with that. But anyways, carry on your story.
I fell in love with the Gamma Blue 11s. I saw a kid in high school, and I liked that it was like a subtle, all black shoe. And I liked how the midsole shaped the kind of like the pod looking things. And then I liked when the kid walked, you get those Gamma Blue hits, like when he picks up his feet. I don't know. That's just a distinct memory of mine from high school and when I was first really getting into Jordans. So the 11s are my favorite Jordans.
Is that one of the first shoes that kind of like got you into the sneaker game?
Yeah. It was like I never owned them, but they were one of the first pairs that I saw, and I was like, wow, like that's a clean sneaker, that 11. And then of course I branched off into the Concords and some of the lows and all that. And then I really like the 12 for Jordans. I really like the 12. Like at first I didn't like it, but after owning the Flu Games that recently came out in 2016, like I think it's a solid Jordan, and I think a lot of colorways that they put out with don't look bad. Some of them don't look amazing, but I think it's really hard to mess up a 12. You know? Just like you'd have to put on two colors that really just clash and don't go. And then my third favorite, I don't know. I used to really like the 13s, but now I'm kind of scared after seeing a couple in person and how like big they are, like clunky. But I guess I don't know what my third favorite Jordan is. It's definitely not the 3 though. I've been starting to get into 1s a lot recently, which leads me into the next shoe that's coming out in the near future. I think in April, the OG 1s, the Shadow 1s, are making a return. And my favorite ones are the ones that have, it's like the bread colorway, the black and red ones, and the royal ones. I like ones that have that black versus. You don't like the black?
No, I just ripped ass, dude.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry.
But yeah, gosh, you're disgusting.
What were you saying, dude?
1s. I like 1s. I'm excited for these Shadow 1s. I think if I have money by this time, like spending money to just drop $160 on a pair of shoes, I'll probably get these Shadow 1s, and that'll be my first pair of 1s. I'm excited about it.
I love the Shadow 1s too. I have to agree with you on that one.
Would you go for them?
Yeah, if it's something that I've been very frugal with my money lately in regards to sneakers. I've been slowing down. I remember in high school and even my first year or two of college, I was like, pretty much every paycheck, anytime I could have money, I would buy it. But now I'm getting older. I'm starting to adult a little bit more.
It's more responsibilities.
So my passion's still there. I love sneakers, but also I have to prioritize like.
We're at a point in our lives when
there's more to life than just sneakers.
Yeah.
So
it's more to life than, because when you're younger, you're worried about looking fresh at high school. That's an interesting topic to discuss. Like, I know this is a sneaker podcast, and we're kind of trying to have like a podcast about something we care about and a lot of people care about, and something that they can listen to on the side. But I feel like I think it's really easy to just get sucked into it sometimes. Like,
oh yeah,
and I'm still
pressure. There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I remember when I first was getting into Jordans. Like this was like around my senior year of high school. I was scrambling to get a pair of anything, and my first pair of Jordans weren't even OG Jordans. They were those Jordan Futures. And the only reason I really liked them at the time was because they had the 11 outsole. And I loved the 11 so much, but I wasn't going to go buy resale on these 11s. And 11s only come out Christmas time.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get these Jordan Futures. I still like the Jordan Futures. I stand by that today. I think it's a great shoe. A lot of people hate on the Jordan Futures, but I think if you do there's good execution on the Jordan Futures. They did release a couple bad pairs of like leather ones that I think did not work, but the first couple releases were really solid. Anyways, anything you'd like to add to that, my dude? My boy?
I don't know. I actually do. I think the Jordan Future and / Horizon, because I think there's like another silhouette pretty similar.
I don't like the Horizons as much, because the Horizons are the ones that it's like similar, and like there's like a knit upper, kind of just mesh upper, but they take the 13 sole. And I thought I was really gonna like those Horizons because I liked the Futures so much. Like I thought the Futures were super comfortable, but I don't know. I feel like when the Horizons finally came out, I had at the point where they came out, I had my 6s, I had my 11s, and I was chilling. Like I felt like I was good at sneakers at that time, and then seeing them be so readily available and done in so many funky colorways, it kind of like killed it for me. But
I think both those models, they're good looking models. It's one of Jordan's models that they can release to the general public that anybody can get their hands on. It's going to be their lower tier sneaker.
Yeah.
And I think for a lower tier sneaker of Jordan, they did a great job with it. Because I remember when they first came out, I saw so many people with the Jordan Futures. I was sick of them. I was like, yo, chill out, the Futures, dog. I even saw people rocking them.
Don't make. See, the thing I kind of like about them now is like they don't make them. They're like, they used to be like you walk into Champs and you can pick from 4 colorways, but now they don't make them, and so mine are in good condition still, even though they're my first pair of Jordans. I've just take care of them, and so when I wear them now, people are like, "Oh, those are like new shoes," and I'm like, "No, I've had them for a while." And when they look into like getting them, it's like, and a lot of resellers don't have them because they didn't think it was gonna be a big deal. So, anyways,
let me give my top 3 Jordan silhouettes.
Oh yeah,
I'll give my top 3. This is gonna be in no particular order. I don't know if I can order these, but I'd say one of them definitely gotta be the 12. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I think the 12 looks so good with jeans.
Oh, for sure.
I cannot fathom that. Jordan 12, the way the silhouette sits, allows for super simple colorways just because the upper, it's pretty much divided into 2 parts. You can't get too funky with it. I like that just because like my style is super simple, super basic, and I really super casual.
I like the durability of it too. Like
yeah,
it feels almost like a boot sometimes.
That was the next thing I was gonna say. I do love the 12s in that sense because you can rock with jeans and they're gonna last you. I feel like they definitely put a little bit more time, a little bit more love into the quality of those 12s. All of my 12s have even like my OVO 12s, which is my newest 12 that I have, has pretty good leather quality, I'd say. Obviously, my original 12s from '96 have the best leather quality of all my sneakers. Those are, I can't even, it's butter. It's straight butter. I know it's cliche to say, but that is definitely the 12 is definitely my favorite sneaker. And it's my go-to DJ shoe.
Really?
Yeah. At least lately, I'd say it's definitely one of my go-to DJ sneakers when I'm performing on stage. A lot of people, they look great. They're going to last me while I'm jumping around doing my thing. So definitely Jordan 12 is up there in my top 3. I'd say another one is going to be my Jordan 8. I think that one's a little more biased because the Jordan 8 silhouette model was the first Jordan I ever bought. And it was the Aqua 8s. And I think those are a clean colorway, clean shoe. I love the 8s because they are a little bit more clunky, but I used to hoop in those. I have a super wide foot. They fit me really well. I love them to death. Those look great in jeans. I used to even rock those with shorts, with high socks. And I thought,
during the high sock phase.
yeah, and that was like my thing. I used to wear like the same outfit, the same shirts like 3 times a week just so I could bust those Aqua 8s out. I love the Aqua 8s. But I'm gonna have to agree with you. The 3 is not in my top 3. The 11's not my top 3.
What?
And I want to say it's probably the hipster coming out of me, just trying to be like a little bit different than norm, because everybody's favorite Jordan is the 3 or the 11 or the 4. I'd say those are like the top 3, and maybe sometimes the 1 is worked in there. But I'd have to say, man, this is tough. I had like one model in my mind, but then I realized, there's more. I'm like, oh, I remember this one. What I love about this one. It is tough.
Should we just settle on top 2? Because I didn't answer for. I didn't say I had a 3.
Because originally I was gonna say the 19s. I love the 19s. I love the 19s. I love the 17s. I hate how everything over 14 doesn't get a lot of love. I love the 2s. Everybody hates the 2s.
I think the 2s can be a good sneaker
in the right colorway.
If done right.
I think they're underrated. If I had to pick a third though, it would probably be the 1, just because it is such a classic, iconic silhouette, and you can't go wrong with the 1.
I agree with you there.
I think if I were to pick just one, just for classicness, and I could just rock it, I know that's going to be a timeless sneaker. It's the Air Jordan 1. So I think, you know what, that would be my third. It's the Air Jordan 1. Again, no particular order, but those would probably be my top 3.
All right. Should we wrap it up?
Yep. So guys, that was our segment, Big Ballin' or Big Fallin'. We took up a whole episode with that, but that's definitely something we want to incorporate. More episodes, maybe a little bit shorter version, so we can get through a lot of these other segments we got lined up. We got some really cool stuff, a lot of fun things to talk about. So that was our Big Ballin' or Big Fallin'. Tell us what you think. What do you think about it? Yay or nay? Was this segment a Big Ballin'? Or was it a Big Fallin'? You tell us.
Oh, gosh. If it's a Big Fallin', well,
then,
shoot.
Then screw you. Then, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, boy.
But no, let us know what you think about this. We have a lot of other amazing, awesome, fun segments we want to incorporate, different parts to our shows. So let us know if maybe we should do a segment for a whole episode and switch it up, like kind of how we have been doing. Or if we want to do episodes and have all these segments a lot shorter, that way we can squeeze a lot more segments in. But that's going to be a little bit more of a structured episode, which we kind of talked about in the last episode. Mm-hmm. Doing more structure, keep it more casual, like a water bottle talk, like the water bottle talk. You know what I mean by water bottle talk, right?
Enlighten me.
I feel like it's a common phrase. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's not. But water bottle talk, it's like, you're at the office and you go up to the water jug, go fill up your water cup, and everybody be talking about the water.
I've never heard it called water
Maybe
bottle
I'm tripping.
talk.
Maybe that's not a thing.
See, we have moments where we don't click.
We come from
different regions.
Parts of almost opposite sides of the country.
Yeah.
But that's what makes this sneaker podcast so great.
We got all these different flavor tones.
Some flavor tones, some perspectives in here. So yeah, if you want to keep it more like this water bottle talk, some just casual, chit chat, make it super casual, late night, 2 a.m., you're eating pizza with your buddy, you're about to go to sleep, those kind of deep talks, seeing where this thing goes. Or if you guys want some more structure, let us know. Send us tweets, send us DMs, send us emails, leave comments, all that kind of stuff. We want you guys' feedback, good and bad, be straightforward. We love that kind of stuff. So make sure, follow us on Twitter. I'd say that's going to be the easiest, the fastest way to get a hold of us. Stay tuned on when our next episodes are dropping, what things we're looking for, etc. So follow us on Twitter, laced_up_podcast. Make sure to follow us. Share all of our stuff. I know it's cliche to say, but that's going to really help us out a lot. We can make this thing grow, and that way it's going to really help us do a lot of the awesome things we want to do, such as giveaways to some of my collection. I'm not going to volunteer Thomas's name for that, but some of my collection I'm looking to give away, as well as we got a lot of awesome prizes we're talking about. But we can't do that without you guys. So make sure to follow us on Twitter.